Good evening.
Good evening.
This is the speaking test of International English Language Testing System being held on Friday, the 28th of October at Medcity International Academy, Calicut. The candidate name is Arjun Ajit and candidate number is Y4372. The examiner name is Arjun Somashekaran and the examiner number is 1522. The test center number is MIA007. So, may I know your name please?
I'm Arjun Ajit.
How may I address you?
You can call me Arjun.
Okay. So, Arjun, where are you from?
I hail from Calicut and I've been here living here with my parents since my childhood days.
Okay. May I have a look at your ID?
Yes, of course.
All right. So, Arjun, we will start with first few basic set of questions, and I will be talking about career now. So, Arjun, do you work or do you study?
I'm currently employed. I'm working in a multinational company which is situated in Coimbatore, and I'm working as a senior tool maker from the.
Okay. And why did you choose this field of work?
Because I'm much more quite interested in designing as well as get to know more about learning and different kinds of methodology which is quite new to the market.
Okay. What's the best part of your job?
Well, I really like about certain kinds of unique design products where we can learn and get to know more about the products as well as clients.
Okay. And is there any negative aspect associated with your job?
Definitely, yes. I find it quite the working hours are tied up as well as the remuneration is quite low.
Okay. Moving forward, we will be talking about shopping now. So, do you like shopping?
Definitely, yes. I do love shopping because I'm quite shopaholic and I'm much more interested in the current trend which is quite new to the market.
Okay. Do you have a habit to compare prices when you shop?
Certainly, yes, because we have a quite different kinds of platforms where we can buy different kinds of products such as leather, jeans, or different kinds of trousers, which is unique features in it. So I definitely go for the low price as well as the good quality, where we can opt at an affordable price.
Okay. Do you find it difficult in certain situations to make choices when you shop?
Certainly, yes, because there are quite platforms, online platforms, like Flipkart and Amazon, where we can compare the prices as well as the current trend is quite updated, so we can choose up to a variety of things what we are going to buy.
Okay. Moving forward, we will be talking about sports. So, Arjun, are you interested in sports?
Certainly, yes. I'm much more interested in certain kinds of sports like football or cricket, which provide a healthy living for a long run.
And what sort of sports do you like when it comes to indoor games?
That depends on the things like certain kinds of cardboard games or games of Monopoly, where we can have a good time with our friends as well as family members.
Okay. Do most people in your country like sports?
Certainly, yes, because many of the youngsters are much more like indulged in certain kinds of sports activities as well as they are quite entertained with certain kinds of football.
Okay. What sports do people in your country like to play?
Mostly youngsters are quite attracted to certain kinds of sports like cricket as well as football because it is quite popular in my hometown and which have a quite competitive view when compared to around the world.
Okay. And what benefits do you think sports can bring to us?
I think it can bring a huge amount of benefits like having a healthy lifestyle as well as learning new techniques and skills, and we can also implement certain skills to our young ones just by practicing it on a constant basis.
All right. Moving forward, we will be talking now about getting up early. So, Arjun, do you often get up early in the morning?
Differently, yes. I'm an early bird, and I do get up early, like whenever I'm scheduled to the time.
Okay.
Medcity IELTS app, a complete learning solution. IELTS listening, reading, writing, and speaking module lessons with grammar classes and free practice materials. Get over 50 hours of video lessons. Download Medcity IELTS app now. Available on Android and iOS platforms.
What do you usually do when you get up early?
I usually do like setting kinds of scheduled items. Like I have a timetable to follow, just like during my morning evolutions, then getting back to fitness programs and cooking my own breakfast for the day.
Okay. Do you have a habit to get up early on weekends?
Well, that depends on certain things. Like if I'm going for a trip, then I should get up early in the morning, and afterwards, like before, like if the plan is not on the time, then I'll just take a quick nap and follow my own lifestyle.
Moving forward, which morning do you like the best in a week?
That depends on every individual choice. For me, in my perspective, I think Monday mornings are the best because it is a day we can enhance be productive more by on just getting out back on track on certain kinds of work or study which people choose to prefer.
Okay. So, Arjun, this marks the end of part one of your speaking test. Moving on to part two, which is the cue card session. I will be putting forward a question to you, of which you will have 1 minute time to prepare. And while you're preparing for 1 minute, you will have a paper handed over to you and a pencil too. And after completion of this 1 minute, you will have to speak about the topic for a period of 2 minutes. You don't have to worry about the time, as I will be interrupting you when your time is done. Okay, so this is your cue card, and this is your paper to work out and pencil. So you have 1 minute time to prepare your answer, and it starts now. Okay, so that's the end of your preparation time. So you may speak now, and the time to speak starts now.
India is a diverse country and it is filled with cultural heritage and different kinds of traditional products. And here I'll be talking about a traditional product which is none other than earthen pot. And it is commonly known as and used as in rural areas, and it has different kinds of benefits which can be taken into account, and mainly from ancestral time onwards people are being using this and saving water and cooking food in it for the health benefits. So the first thing I found, it was in an exhibition with my friend, which is quite I find it quite appealing, and which has a unique properties in it, as my friend told me about this product. And above all, I purchased it with an affordable price and I started cooking it, just getting to know more about the health benefits, such as it can preserve it, certain kinds of nutrients like magnesium, iron, and certain kinds of potassium, which can incur a good benefits to our health. So this product is made up of clay, and it preserves in different kinds of shapes and as well as different kinds of structures, and it can also be made with the hand. So the product is quite have a unique feature, as it is quite handmade, and many hand skilled laborers are producing it without the purpose of machine. So it has unique touch in it and eye catching view. So I think the product is much more usable in the current era, as well as more people are quite known about this product, get to know more about the different kinds of unique properties in it. So that's the thing I first admire about this product and about the handmade thing.
Medcity IELTS app, a complete learning solution. IELTS listening, reading, writing, and speaking module lessons with grammar classes and free practice materials. Get over 50 hours of video lessons. Download Medcity IELTS app now. Available on Android and iOS platforms.
Which is quite new to the market where people can opt for it at an affordable price. So
Okay, your exam is done. This marks the end of part 2 of your speaking test. Moving on to part 3. What sorts of traditional products are made in your country?
there are different kinds of products such as handmade products, especially paintings, sculptures, and mural arts, which have a unique properties, as well as more tourists are attracted in buying certain kinds of products as it is unique and have a high catching view on it.
Okay, and do you think traditional products are generally better in quality than modern ones?
Certainly yes, because it is handmade product as well as it can last for a long period of time when compared to the current trend. Modern technologies are being used. It is not up to the mark.
Okay, and how can a traditional product help in booming a country's tourist industry?
Well, it can help the economy in a wide range. One of the certain kinds of products, such as herbal products, which have a unique marketing criteria, and many people opt for buying certain kinds of products which have health benefits. And most tourists are attracted in end up buying one of the certain kind of products, which is quite new to the market, as well as provide certain kinds of health benefits in the long run, and they are quite dependent on it.
Okay, moving forward, do you think young people should be taught about traditions at home and school?
Certainly yes, because parents as well as the teachers should uh, provide certain kinds of educational background schemes to the students when learning kinds of subjects, or especially the history of certain kinds of products which have benefits in it, and they should be uh, used and opt for buying certain kinds of products in the market, which is according to preferences and mood.
Okay. Okay, do you think tourists should learn about a country's tradition before visiting that country?
Well, that depends on every individual choice, but it is quite good to learn different kinds of products when they are before coming to the certain kinds of region like Canada, or certain kinds of like moving to India for visiting, because it can enhance the products as well as the eye view vision. Like this, they can opt for going for any kinds of flea market and just buy end up buying certain kinds of unique products which have a long lifetime, like sculptures or any kinds of mural paintings, and
Okay, good. What do you think about government's role in maintaining the traditional customs of a country?
well, the government should be implementing certain kinds of schemes to, especially to youngsters, in learning and educating themselves about certain kinds of products, which is quite new to the market, as well as the traditional ones, which have certain kinds of properties like medicinal properties and certain kinds of historical values to it. So I think the government should provide certain kinds of educational background, like background benefits, as well as boost through certain kinds of social platforms to learn about, uh, make people aware about certain kinds of products.
Okay, so Arjun, this marks the end of your speaking test.
For more such exciting videos, download Medcity IELTS app.